Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Local, the local music interview podcast. My name is Justin Blankenship, and today I'll be interviewing Quilt Monsters from Huntington, West Virginia. As always, before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to all of our Patreon supporters. You can visit us online at patreon.com/letstalklocalwv to donate and get access to exclusive content and rewards. Today we'd like to thank Rose Johnson and Patrick Montgomery. Thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy this episode. Sitting here with Quilt Monsters. Do you guys want to go around and introduce yourself?
No.
Give everybody your name and what your role is in the band.
I'm Derek, and I play bass.
I'm Dane, and I sing and I play guitar.
I'm Brad, and I play drums.
Nice.
And we are Quilt Monsters.
Quilt Monsters.
By our powers combined. All right. I'd like to start off with a couple questions, so we're going to do that real quick, whether you like it or not.
Hell yeah.
If you could collab with anyone ever, who would you collab with?
Ooh.
KK Slider.
Okay.
Who's that?
It's this little dog in Animal Crossing.
I was like, I don't know who that is. I'm going to pretend that I know who it is.
You're just like, yeah, cool.
He has an expansive
cool
body
name.
of work.
Yeah.
Spans multiple genres.
Does he actually do music in the game or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Does he really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know, my main musical influence, I think, was Brian Fallon from the Gaslight Anthem. Because that was the first band that fucked me up. After Blink-182 and Green Day, the Gaslight Anthem changed.
After your awakening.
Yeah, after my punk awakening, yeah. Yeah, I'd say Gaslight Anthem was so probably just the whole band, the Gaslight Anthem, if that's a valid answer. Yeah.
Any answers about it? You said somebody from Animal Crossing, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd also I was wanting to do a split with a rapper. I think that'd be sick. Yeah.
I don't know if you listened to the last episode with In the Company of Wolves, but that's I talk about that all the time. I'm like, no matter what your genre is, you got to do stuff with other genres. Influence, collab with, draw from, whatever.
Yeah.
I was the See-Through Skin Cricket Man album.
The See-Through Skin Cricket Man album. Yeah. It was very, very different. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that's something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah. That's you.
I don't know. Probably Bob
A Beatle.
Or the Beatles. Honestly.
Brad is
That's my two main people that I listen to.
Yeah.
You play in punk bands, but
Yeah, I know, but I don't listen to much punk anymore.
Yeah. I get you though. I listen to a lot of old punk, but
I listen to a lot of DIY bands now.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
a lot of the punk that I listen to.
Yeah, I listen to my friends' bands.
I listen to old punk and I listen to local stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
And I listen to everything local. So what kind of music do you guys listen to that people wouldn't expect you to listen to from listening to Quilt Monsters?
I don't know, I really like classical music.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
You listen to a lot of podcasts too.
I do.
A lot. That's most of what we listen to.
I used to.
Yeah.
When we're on tour.
Really
I listen to just a lot of music in general though.
I think people who know me know that I'm into all kinds of music. But if you just heard Quilt Monsters and shit, I am really into I love pop music. Yeah. I love that's been my latest thing is
I can't get into K-pop and J-pop and stuff.
Well, I just mean I've been listening to J-pop from the 70s. Momo Yamaguchi is who I've listened to a lot lately. And I'd say pop and rap are probably those two. I love Vince Staples a lot and also J-pop. That's the two things I listen to the most right now.
Dope.
What about you, Brad?
Like I said, I just listen to a lot of music from the 60s, 60s rock and folk.
Yeah.
70s rock. I don't know.
I've been getting into I don't know how to fucking say his name. Bon Iver or Bon Iver.
Yeah.
I've heard it both ways.
Okay, I always said Bon Iver because I'd only seen it written.
Yeah.
That's how that's pronounced. Bon Iver.
But
Bon Iver.
Yeah.
Are you listening to Forever Forever again?
No, I was not. I was listening to.
It's French apparently, so it's Bon Iver.
I was listening to Blood Bank, the EP,
that's a good
and
one.
just crying.
Yeah.
I was just listening to Blood Bank
everything.
and crying. There's certain songs that I was thinking about this Wonder Years
yeah, right.
That fucking song by Wonder Years, Woke Up Older. It's for whatever reason I used to listen to that song a lot and I wouldn't start to cry. I would just be crying. Like, I was just all of a sudden be crying. Like when it like breaks a little bit, and he's like, when John introduced, woke up new in St. Augustine, I knew, and I'm just crying. Like, I'm just like automatically crying.
That's me at every Say Anything song.
Right? Totally.
I also love scrams, like screamo and shit.
You like snowing a lot.
I like there's this fucking band, and I always get their names confused. I think it's
Morning Dew. That's about it.
Sleeper Wave. I think they're from Massachusetts. They're like this like screamo band that's like also got like jazzy parts. It's so sick. It's so fucking tight. Yeah.
That's
also like our best friend band, Morning Dew.
Yeah.
They're like the best screams.
They're so good.
Oh, I love Morning Dew.
I
Yeah, oh my god, like when they played our house last, like Devin was like, I could hear you like over us playing. Like, I've seen y'all enough, I know all the fucking words, dude. Like,
So you guys just came out with an album,
yes, we did.
just dropped. You guys have done demos and stuff before though, right?
Yeah, we had a demo record, I think, of songs that like
Yeah, we recorded it with one mic, and this album
Yeah,
we
it-
recorded with 3 mics.
we had
I think we had 4.
Did we have 4?
I think we had
At once?
I had 3 on my drums.
Oh, okay.
yeah, so
okay.
5 then.
5. Ooh,
Motherfucker, like
I think every drum mic counts as one mic. Like if
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, then we
Drums are
had
mic'd up, that's one mic. No, how many mics are over there?
Yeah, no, we recorded demos with one mic in the center of the room, and then I also sang into it, and that's the only way. We've managed to do everything we've done, though, with those demos, and I feel like that's kind of incredible.
Yeah.
We've gone on, like, multiple tours, and, like, played with, like, a lot of people, like, played on radios and shit like that, like, by people we've never met, just with really shitty demos, and, like, so I'm really proud of that,
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is,
I've heard
like,
worse demos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've definitely,
definitely. They're not horrible quality, especially like you guys redid them and stuff too, right? Like you did a first version and then like
Oh,
yeah, we did.
Don't talk about those
with
demos.
the demos, like, okay, I was at work and Derek was like, I uploaded this, and like the name of it was like demos, but like with demons, like with the end. He's like, this is so funny, and I was like,
Did you not like
all right,
it?
I
You
told
told
it.
me you liked it.
I
so
liked
was
it.
like,
I
oh,
liked
cool,
it.
take that down.
No, I liked it. I liked it, but he was like really hype on it. Like,
I didn't know that existed until I went to upload the album on.
oh yeah,
And I was like, what is this?
You
Yeah.
found the hidden tracks.
Yeah.
Literally hidden tracks.
But yeah, this new record, yeah, we did a lot different. We
That's sick.
we did at Brad's house.
Yeah.
Brad's the mixing master there. Yeah, the
I'm so
mastermind
happy
on
with
it.
how it turned out.
Yeah.
I think it sounds great.
You mixed it and mastered it and everything.
Yeah.
Nice. It sounds great.
Yeah, thank you.
Like the first mix, I was like, "Yo, listen to this to make sure." And Derek was like, "Turn my bass down so much lower." I was like, "No."
Yeah.
No.
And that's another thing because that's every bassist ever
I love-
just gets
yeah.
drowned out by everything else.
Literally, like it always gets drowned out.
I love Derek's bass lines.
Me
I love
too.
it, like
They're
walking
so
in the-
crazy.
Yeah, like Derek is a very great bassist. I'm not
I-
sure that right now.
It's-
I'll say it.
it's
You know what?
more-
I'll say it.
I'll say it.
There's some more like complex stuff in there too, which I dig. It's like a lot of people that do punk are just like punk is simple and punk is shitty.
That was me as a punk bassist. Like,
Yeah, right. That was me when I started out.
I used to do like hammer-ons, and I was like, "That's too technical."
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah. But no, like I love that shit because like you got to be inventive, and if nobody else is doing it, then
Yeah.
Do you have
do
like
it, you know?
Do you have like a track on the record that you like a lot?
I Want to Love God in a Gay Way, just
Yeah.
it's my favorite song that you guys have, content wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the first 3 songs, like that was the biggest thing that I picked up from the album was like those first 3 tracks, the bass line, and it just
Yeah.
really stuck out to me. It's so fucking clean. And I was like, this is so good.
We like, I don't know, like we usually open with "I Want to Love God" in a gay way, and like I usually like use that like if I don't know, like as a queer person, like playing in a band and stuff, like sometimes like it's you feel like there needs to be more space for like queer people in like a certain area or something.
So you
like,
just, like put it out there.
so like I'm like, this song's about how fucking gay I am. It's
Yeah,
called "I Want
exactly.
to Love God" in a gay way.
And that's my favorite thing about it is that it's so open and out there and like in your face.
Yeah.
And not giving a shit.
We have a new song we played like twice called "Good Cops Quit." And we
Yeah.
always open it with, this song's about how we hate every cop, even your uncle, who's honestly a really nice guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes.
Yes. There was,
Wonder Beers is really good too.
oh, thank you. Yeah. That's actually my mom's favorite.
No, and that's why I love it. Like all of your guys' songs are like equally as good as like the last one and everything. Like I don't think there's any song that's like technically way better than any other song in my opinion.
Yeah, nice.
But
Yeah,
like,
damn.
so it's like content for me. It's like, oh yeah, this song means this, and like this song means that, and blah blah blah. So I really love that song. So when you guys started the band, like, where did you get your inspiration from, or like for your sound and stuff? Like, what were you thinking of like when you got together and started jamming?
Well,
I have no clue.
You've been here for a hot
Yeah,
second.
I just
so,
kind of,
you know.
like hopped in it, and then the old drummer quit, and then we were just
Yeah.
like, we're just a new band now
because
with the old songs.
I played in a
And then-
band. I played in a band called the Ozzymos with my like high school best friend. Shouts to Derek Neal. We played in a band called
And
the
Derek
Ozzymos.
decided that there could only be one Derek in the band.
Yeah.
So that
It
Derek
was
quit.
Highlander, yeah. No, he was doing other stuff. He was playing other music. He didn't really like want to do punk anymore, and I understand that. Like he went on to like do like rap stuff that was really great, and like play in like some more like Americana type stuff that was really great. And Cody, our old drummer, had just moved back from Columbus, and me and Derek were really trying to start a band, and we like hit him up, and he like immediately came, and it like fit so perfect. It was just great. I think our first inspirations was like Lawrence Arms, Menzinger's Gaslight.
Well, originally it was like, let's be like Spray Nerd, and I don't really
It
think we have
was
any
like-
songs that sound
we
like
had
Spray
that.
Nerd.
'Cause, like, I was like,
yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know, because like Pat Graham, like his guitar parts were so sick, and I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do that. Like,
Is that the person's? Is that their name in Spray Nerd? One of the
Yeah,
guitarists?
it was-
Yeah,
he was
they
the
are
lead
good
singer,
guitarists.
he was a really great guitarist. Yeah, my inspirations was like Lawrence Arms and the Menzingers and Gaslight and Against Me and stuff.
Yeah.
And we ended up covering Lawrence Arms and Against Me in like our first like month of being a band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't think
Not
of,
very
like,
well. Like,
Dude, nobody covers their first song well. Like,
I can't really think of like a particular like bassist or anyone that I like
yeah.
try to emulate. I just like knew like when I started, I was like, okay, I want like a fuzzy bass thing,
yeah.
and I like did research and got like one of those. I was like, okay, I like busy bass lines, so I'll like play those. So, just,
Yeah.
It
like
was-
like ska bass lines I've always like really liked because
Yeah.
they're so busy and they're like all over.
like all those scales just like bump. Like,
Yeah.
jumping around.
And then
When you came in, like, what kind of feel were you trying to bring? Like, what was your inspiration trying to bring like new stuff into the new formation?
Well, whenever I joined, we were still playing a lot of the really fast skate punk songs.
yeah.
And it made my arms really tired. And I was like, I can't do it.
I was
This
also
hurts.
getting out of like doing that too.
Yeah, and I was
getting
like-
like melodic punk.
That's whenever we started making stuff more like Goth Summer. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like that was the first song whenever
That's
I
what
felt
I
like I like helped. Like that was the first song that like I helped create.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel
felt
that.
like kind of. I don't know. I feel like I try to bring stuff in from the Descendants and like No Effects whenever we play the faster stuff, but like for the other stuff, I really try to take inspirations from like all that stuff that I listened to from the '60s, but then like kind of try to turn it on its head a little bit.
Yeah.
But most of the stuff, like I don't know,
Yeah.
I do a lot of hi-hat work and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like dynamics is what I try to bring in.
I also want to
With
say
the vocal melodies.
I feel very lucky that Brad is our drummer because Brad is also a very, very great drummer. Like
Yeah.
like y'all two like
Yeah.
make playing music very like very easy and like fun. I also want to say Brad admitted yesterday that he lied to us. He was like when he texted and asked if he could like join Quilt Monsters, he was like yeah, like I love your all's music. That was a fucking lie. He never listened to us. He had never heard us.
That's
I
so
heard you
funny.
was name around and I looked you up on YouTube, saw the Pizza
Oh my
Party
gosh.
sessions, heard Sad Boy Pills and was like, hell yeah, that's a great song. I was like, that's awesome. I was like, it's probably like nothing's even gonna happen anyway, so I was like, might as well ask. And then I was like, I can play all of the songs on the demos, and you're like,
Yeah,
so
you
said
said
that.
that. He's told
we
me.
had
Even though
I
you
had
had
another
this-
drummer
Yeah,
lined
I
up, and
was
we had
like-
already told the
I
other
was like,
drummer yes.
fuck, yeah.
And Dave was like, I want him to do it. I was like, okay, we have to tell the other drummer no.
Well,
now.
also that worked out perfect because
it
like
did work out. Yeah.
Lily is now in Dysmorphia.
Yeah, it
Shouts
worked
out
out.
to Dysmorphia.
Shouts to
They're fucking
Dysmorphia.
sick.
Their
I've
new
heard that.
band, yeah, it's my roommate Lane's new band with
Okay.
Lily. They're fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And like Lily is like so great for Dysmorphia,
Yeah.
and Brad's great
No, it
for Quilt
worked
Monsters.
out.
You know, yeah, it worked out
Yeah.
perfect.
That's dope though.
You know, it was great to learn that yesterday.
Yeah, it was really.
You
yeah.
just found that out yesterday that he never.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, by the way.
Fake it till you make it. That's how you get
Honestly,
anywhere.
yeah.
No, but like,
That's what you now.
But, like, okay, you saying like nothing's gonna happen. Brad joined like 2 weeks later. We were playing like a fest at the V Club, and
Yeah.
then like a week later we were on a
Tour,
week long
yeah.
tour. Yeah, like
All right, so you guys have the new album.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Thank
Killed it.
thank you.
But what's the one song off the album that's most meaning to you?
Oh.
individually?
Ooh.
I know it's really tough because they're all like probably super meaningful. But
Y'all want to get like real dark here?
sure, like if this is all you, if you want to go there, go there.
Unabridged, I think. We have a song called The Unabridged Version of a Book I Don't Give a Shit About.
Yeah.
It's like about, it's just like about like a suicide attempt when I was like 18, I think, living in Charleston. Like I wasn't like really trying to like kill myself. I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stop eating and drinking water, and I'm gonna smoke all day every day. I'm not gonna brush my teeth. I'm like just gonna not do anything and just die. Like let's just see if that works. It didn't, and I wrote a song about it.
Surprise!
That's
Spoiler
like,
alert! It did not work. I'm not dead.
It ends with a line that says, "But your body won't let you drown, no matter how hard you try." And I've been thinking to myself, what a bullshit waste of time.
Yeah.
And that's like about like I like when I was like younger, I was like I don't know, try to do whatever. And and someone was like, your body won't let you drown. Like, so someone said that to me like once, and so I was like, your body won't let you drown no matter how hard you try. And I've been thinking to myself like, this is a fucking waste of time. If it's just not gonna just happen, like then what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Our songs like that's like one thing is like I think our songs like one thing I love about like the stuff I write like one thing I love about my writing the Gaslight Anthem is like a band that changed my life, of course. Their songs are always very much like, it's sad now, but we'll get through it. Like, we'll get through it. That's not what I do. I do not try to say, it's sad now, we'll get through it. I try to say, it's sad now. It's bad. It's bad. It's gonna stay bad.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, this sucks. Like, that's what we called ourselves nihilist pop for a second.
Yeah.
Like, it was because, like the idea of, like, nihilist black metal, like, the songs being, like, very, like, nihilism and stuff, but we did it with pop, so.
Yeah.
What about y'all? Do you guys have a song that's like for you? Worried? I mean, like.
I mean,
you
yeah, I
sing
wrote
on
it,
it,
but I mean, it's a good jam.
I love it. That's actually probably my favorite song to play.
Yeah.
Which one
Is it? I'm
Probably.
worried.
Which one?
I'm
Worried.
Oh yeah.
And we got gang vocals for that.
Yeah.
Like, we had people come to my house.
I saw you post about that, and
Mhm.
I heard it, and I was like, that's fucking great.
We have like we drove down to Charleston, picked people up, like an hour there, an hour back.
Yeah.
Just to record 5 lines.
Yeah.
like
No, like I like all our songs.
Yeah, what all ones are on it?
What all songs are on it?
Yeah.
Doing it full of.
It goes God, Gentrify, Unabridged, ACAB, Wonder Beers. How many are there? There's 8. Worried,
7 or 8.
And then got some.
Goth Summer, and American Idiot.
Yeah, okay, yeah, not that one.
Okay, not that one.
Not Summer is probably my favorite to play. That.
That was like, yeah. I like
Yeah.
that.
It is fun to
But
play.
like, what is it like the one that means the most to you? Like has the most meaning?
Oh,
It's
I
tough
don't know.
because
Most of the time I
like we
can't
didn't
hear
write the
names.
lyrics to
Yeah.
them,
Yeah.
so like they're more
Well,
like.
I mean, you can draw something from it though. Like,
Yeah,
I have songs
Yeah.
like I told like one of
Me
your
and
guys.
Derek.
I have a song from you guys that has the most meaning to me. So
Yeah.
I'm not
We
using
talked
things.
about it before. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like that song's like kind of like drony. Like it kind of like I don't know.
Oh, the ending of Goth
yeah,
Summer?
like
We've said that like if we're at like a venue where like just someone like it ends with like fucking like 32 bars of us just like playing this like one riff over and over, and we've always said like if like there's a bar where it's just terrible, like people are just assholes, like
You're
the
just gonna
owners are being
keep
assholes,
playing that.
we're just
Yeah.
gonna
Keep
open with that
playing it
song
for
and
20
just play it
minutes.
for 20 minutes and like that's our set, thank you so much.
and like Wiki, I really want it to happen.
I want it to happen
Like,
too.
I want
really
someone just-
want it to
Just say
happen.
something awful so I don't feel bad about doing this.
I don't know. Also, I sent you some lyrics. Remember, like I was like, "Yo, fuck."
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't.
It was
like,
ACAB.
Yeah, it was ACAB. I was
It was
like,
ACAB,
"Yo,
yeah.
fuck, these are so tight." I was like, "What the fuck?" It's like the last lyrics of ACAB. That's a really good one, like lyrically, that I like a lot.
That's great. You guys just dropped this. Do you have any new stuff that you've written that isn't on the new album?
Yeah, because it took so long to make the record. We have like 3 new songs written.
3.
Nice.
One's like 45 seconds. One's like
One's mostly done, and one still has a few practices before it's
Yeah,
really
I'd say so.
done.
yeah. And then like there's like a few written like
We
on my
played 2 of them
phone.
our last show.
Yeah, we
You
did.
wouldn't know
Yeah.
because you didn't go.
I wouldn't, 'cause I
Those are the
was
first
not
ones.
there.
Yeah. We have I think we have like 5 songs because like 2 of them like are written. I haven't like really brought to practice yet.
Yeah.
But like I've talked about them or I've played them on acoustic guitar or something. And then we have like 2 done that we play at shows now, and then there's 1 that we haven't, which is really honestly like an Iron Chic ripoff, like a Reviver ripoff. Our first like few songs like were all Reviver ripoffs,
Yeah.
and I guess like I'm
It came
like
back
full circle, yeah. Yeah, no, we have that one called Good Cops Quit, and then we have 2 that don't have names. That's your job. You gotta get on that because that's your song. You gotta get on naming that one.
I have no idea.
That's fair.
That's my least favorite thing about writing songs
Is naming them? Yeah, absolutely.
Are you guys touring again soon?
Yeah, we have a tour in July with our friends from New Paltz, New York. Shouts out to Parkways. This whole interview is just going to be us shouting out. We just love DIY. We shout everyone out. We're going out with our friends Parkways. We played with them when they played my house back in August, and they're really, really great. And we just like clicked really well with them. Oh yeah, you.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, I think you'll like them. I think you'll like them.
They're cool.
They're really cool. Like they're like very
really
like
good.
they're very like Lee Corey Oswald, Joyce Manor type stuff. Like just it's pop punk and like we're pop punk and it's hopefully gonna go good. The state of pop punk is an interesting thing. We went out with a Scrams band the past few times we've gone on tour and like no one gave a shit about us, but everyone loved the Scrams band.
Yeah.
So 2 pop punk bands on this tour.
So at least my defend pop punk hoodie.
Yeah.
It'll come.
Yeah, we're
Other
going
people will appreciate it. Even if it's just the other band.
Every
People
time
will-
it's just somebody who's older and they're like, "Oh, I used to listen to them when I was in high school."
Yeah.
I'm just like, haha, yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
don't listen to them anymore.
Yeah, like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we're going out in July. It's gonna be really, really fun.
Nice. You guys always look like you have tons of fun on tour. Too.
God, I love tour.
It's amazing. Yeah.
But like day 6, I think I'm like just dead.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just dead.
I
And,
completely
like,
get you.
and this one's longer than that. This one's like 10 days. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh Christ, what am I gonna do?
Good.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. Like you have so much fun,
Yeah,
and
really
you just
sick.
get really tired. And then
Oh, yeah.
We got sick on our last day of our
Yeah,
last
we
tour.
like all got sick
In
as soon as
September,
we got home.
We played with our very good friends, Horrible Girl and the Hot Mess from South Carolina.
Shouts.
Shouts
Shouts
out.
They're
we played with
coming
them.
through soon.
And we just woke up so sick, and we were like, "Fuck, we have to like make the drive home now." That's like 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, we had a show fall through in Asheville that like we were honestly so happy fell through because I was like I would not be able to play a show today.
Yeah.
Like fuck that. Like, but it was a band that we like a lot. Cloud Gazer, shouts out. Like, yeah.
No,
So-
that was awesome.
What's your guys' favorite thing about touring?
I like the idea that I'm just on vacation, just like playing, like living out like a small portion of my dream, like
Mhm.
Yeah, just living the dream.
living the
Yeah,
dream.
pretty much all of it's living the
Just
dream.
being a rock
Living the
star.
dream. My favorite part of like touring with like y'all is the memes we have. Like honestly, like
Yeah.
touring memes.
Yeah, the jokes.
We like we
Yeah.
had the True Rockers, and like we like started to ironically do devil horns,
Yeah.
and now it's unironic.
It's
It's,
one of
a
those things,
problem.
yeah.
Like
I don't
There's
do that.
so many things in my
Yeah,
life.
Derek does
I've
it.
never done it.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
It's
that was
just
a
us.
meme. Was it just okay?
No, yeah, it was ironic at first, and now it's not.
There's so many things in my life that started out ironic, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
just-
We also on our, I think it was either September or December tour. I set out to learn. You know Korn, right?
Oh my
Okay,
god.
I love Korn
No one's ever
unironically.
asked me that question.
I
Thank
can't
you.
fake. I love Korn.
Yeah.
The like Mbappa part from Freak on a Leash.
Yeah.
I set out I was gonna learn it, and so like we're just like sitting in like bumper to bumper traffic. I'm upside down in my chair, just going just like over and over and over and over, and like I finally got it, and that was the highlight of that tour for me.
You gotta work into a song now.
yeah, just put it in a song. Yeah.
That's so great. No, I've done shit like that too. Like just listen to a song.
I
over
just
and
went
over
on record that I do not like corn.
That's yeah, I know. I love Korn.
So what's the creative process look like for you guys? How do you guys make songs?
I feel like, is it like?
Usually you do it.
I was gonna say, is it fair to say that I do it? Like,
Yeah.
Usually.
is it fair to say like, okay, I just write these songs like on an acoustic guitar, and then I usually bring them to band practice, and I'm like, let's see how this sounds not acoustic, and it sounds great. Usually, like I usually end up like they contribute very great things. Like
Everything that I
just
write
you guys
is
are great
great.
musicians. Like like you guys help me out a
I
lot.
feel like it usually comes together pretty fast.
Yeah, I'd say like we have like a song like written in like a day, and then like. Well, because it's also pop punk. Like, I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's also pop punk, so it's, like, not hard to write a song, but, like...
Yeah.
But I wrote I'm Worried, and I've written the music bits to one of the new ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That one we kind of all have thrown in on, though.
Yeah.
That would
Like, that's kind of the
But I
first
would
one
say
where,
that
like,
one's
all three of
mostly
us
you.
have, like, made contributions to it. I mean, like, the structure was kind of me, but I
Yeah.
didn't have any words for it.
Yeah, I really like
That's
that.
fair.
That's
Until,
one
like,
of my
later.
favorite new ones.
Worried was all you.
Yeah.
That one was
wrote
all you,
that.
yeah. I think we, like, just kind of come to, like... It's just, like, when we have band practice, I'm like, oh, I have a new song, and then, like, we, like,
Mhm.
play it, and, like,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you play for them, and then they're
Yeah.
just like, okay, cool, let's do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's my favorite way to do it. Like,
Yeah.
because it's you can tell if the song's gonna be good that way.
Yeah.
So if you do it and you struggle with it, then you're like, yeah, maybe not. But
Like whenever like I don't know, whenever a song's like really good and you're just like really feeling it, you're like, this is so fucking sick. But then like I feel like you come back to like the next practice and you're like, all right, let's play that new song again, and it's never nearly as good. Yeah, it's never nearly as good. Yeah.
What's your favorite moment ever of a show?
Oh shit.
Or the worst
show
moment
ever?
ever that is just a
Just like any show, like local or tour or anything.
any like as a band, just your favorite moment as a band, really, or like the worst moment that turned out to be like funny or a really good story or something.
I liked I liked playing Lexington. Like I just always like playing Lexington. Like I love Lexington.
Yeah.
Shouts to Not Compliant. Shouts to Not Compliant. Shouts to Nick Polio for
Nick, yeah.
being the person who like books us every time we go there.
He books most things in Lexington, it seems like.
Yeah. Fucking I love playing
Do
Lexington.
you love non-compliant? Yeah.
Yeah. I like Baltimore a lot. Our friends
I love
Canker
Baltimore.
Blossom.
Yeah, I love that. Everyone up there's so weird. I love it.
I
Like,
love
it's
it.
like the good
Yeah.
weird.
It's
Like,
like the best weird. And like
yeah, that's what, like Lexington and Baltimore I've said before. Like our two favorite scenes.
that's
I
my
think.
two favorite places to play. Yeah. I mean
Yeah.
like besides locally, yeah. I think one of my favorite moments was the first time we played Baltimore. I was 19, so I was sober. No one else was.
That was probably our most wild show.
That was
show
our
in
wildest show,
Baltimore.
yeah.
Still today, people were like throwing shoes.
People threw their shoes at
Someone
us.
took the
People
mic from
took-
me and hit me in the mouth with it.
People took our mics. Yeah, like people like took the mics from
Someone
both
was
of us.
dancing on the pole like in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, like people took
it
mics
was
from us. Like
turned.
it was
a lot of fun.
sick.
It was a lot
I
of
liked
fun.
it And
Was
like,
it like a venue or was it a house?
Yeah,
It was a
I also had like the
pizza-
best
yo,
pizza.
it was
Oh
a
my
pizza
gosh,
place,
it was
the Mason
the
Pizza.
best
Yeah.
pizza.
Best
I eat
pizza.
a lot of pizza.
best pizza.
I don't say the best pizza lightly.
Dude,
Okay.
There are two
Like-
things that I'm very serious
No,
about
absolutely.
food-wise: pizza
Yeah.
and chips.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
that. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Baltimore, I think that's probably my favorite show.
Real
we
quick,
played.
chip talk. Have y'all had the mozzarella marinara chips yet? Like
No,
the
of course I
mozzarella
haven't. That
stick
sounds
ones?
so
No,
good.
who makes that?
Yeah,
Like
that sounds
the
nice.
mozzarella stick ones, they're so good.
Who makes this?
I think Ruffles does.
Dude, I'm gonna have to try.
Count
it.
me
They're
out.
really good.
The
Like you see
potato
them-
boat chips. Have you had those from Ruffles?
Potato.
No.
You mean like the loaded potato chips? Yeah, those are great.
Those are okay.
Those
yeah.
are,
Those
they're
good.
basically just like sour cream and onion chips with bacon.
Yeah,
But like,
good. It's good.
But try the marinara. Try the mozzarella
Yeah, that's
marinara
right.
ones.
Yeah,
They are
that's
good. Like Derek approved.
I haven't
chips.
seen
Derek
them.
approved. One of my other favorite things was on our May tour. I go through like moments where I just eat a certain kind of food.
Yeah.
And on our May tour, I only ate chicken nuggets and honey mustard.
Yeah.
And we played this. We played this place in DC. We played a house in DC that was booked by Asher Mirovich. Shout out to Asher Mirovich.
I don't heard anything about how's Asher doing? Do you know?
They're playing Tomato Doctors still.
How are they doing?
I think they're doing alright.
No.
I haven't heard from them. I don't think I've heard
Asher,
from
if you're listening to this, I hope you're well.
I hope you're doing good, Asher.
If you made it this deep into the interview.
Just send a link to them.
And we ate at this pizza place next door, but they also had chicken nuggets and honey mustard. And touring with Derek is so great because Derek can never finish food or cigarettes. So like,
So you always
And I just like to share in general.
and he just
Yeah,
likes to share in
yeah,
general.
it's
It's
so
so
nice.
good. So he ate like 3 of his chicken nuggets. And he's like, "Do you want the rest of these?"
I got those for us
Oh,
to
God.
split. You told the story. I specifically
No, that's the
got those
Burger King.
for
You
us
got
to
Burger
split.
King chicken nuggets for us to split.
Wait,
And that
'cause
was
I don't
also
eat
a great
McDonald's
moment on tour.
nuggets. So
I didn't say McDonald's.
Okay.
I said Burger King.
Oh, okay.
That was
Oh,
also a
my
great
goodness.
moment on tour, though. Like Derek sharing his food with me.
Yeah.
Let's go
That's
back to
your
that.
favorite moment.
Derek's- my favorite moment is Derek
Derek
sharing his
sharing
food
his
with me.
food.
Brad just always has a cigarette somehow.
Yeah.
Brad just always
Yeah.
has a cigarette somehow, and I can't like
You like see
Like,
him like crumple
say
it
it
back
enough.
and throw it away, and like
Brad
5 minutes
just-
later you see
yes.
him with another cigarette.
I can't like
That happens.
iterate enough like how much Brad always has a cigarette. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. No, Baltimore's my favorite show. Yeah.
Yeah, I say Baltimore.
We had this one local show recently, or not recently. It was a while ago actually. We played it with Horrible Girl, and people were going so hard in the house we were in that the floor was moving like a trampoline, and that was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
I liked that a lot. I liked the show we played with Luke from Teenage Halloween when they did the acoustic thing with Old Fox Road.
Oh, that
I
was
like that
really
show a
cool.
lot, yeah.
That was really cool.
Did we play that?
Yeah, we played that.
I really liked.
Did we?
yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, I remember now.
yeah.
I really
Yeah, that was a good
liked,
turnout.
Bloomington.
Bloomington was great.
The
Yeah,
Void, that was-
Mhm.
that
that was
was
a really
really
fun
tight.
show. Yeah, yeah. AT from Ghastly.
Yeah.
I had fun when we played
That
the
was
666
really fun.
house. That was a really fun show.
That was a fun
That
show. It
was-
was
yeah.
very
very hot
hot.
and sweaty in there.
Nowadays,
I know,
yeah.
I was
Like
so,
a more
oh my
winter.
gosh, I was
Were you at
dying
that
by
show?
the end.
I haven't been to 666 House.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We played 66. It was really great. I honestly, one of my favorite show moments was when we played the bakery and it was my birthday, and like
That
I
was
was like
nice.
breaking
Oh, yeah,
down,
that was
and
so
then
nice
you
of
came out with
you,
a
yeah.
cake.
That was
That was
nice
such a
of
good
you.
fucking cake too.
It
That cake was
was-
so fucking good.
That was
I looked,
awesome.
I looked at like every Kroger in town to find like a
That's
vanilla
so
cake
sweet.
with vanilla frosting.
That's
You know,
so sweet.
These are the best fucking cakes, dude.
And like also like you know how like it's kind of usually like awkward, you don't know what to do like whenever like people are singing happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
I was on stage and people were like
Right.
watching me and people were singing happy birthday to me and I was like,
I didn't.
No, I sing to you. That's how this arrangement
I didn't
works.
plan that at all, and that
No.
honestly,
I
is,
started
like,
singing
one of my
it,
favorite
yeah.
moments of any show I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Like I walked on stage and I was gonna just like hand you the cake and like make you blow it out, and then just
Yeah.
people just started singing happy
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
and
It's
That's
my
like-
fault. I started.
Yeah,
it.
that's one of my favorite. Yeah, that was
I,
my
was-
favorite
I got a
moments,
little awkward too. I was just like,
too.
okay.
And I remember you were like,
I know.
like walking.
That was one of my favorite moments too. Yeah,
It was pretty great.
because that was also a great show.
That was an
It was.
awesome
It was a
show.
good
Yeah, like there was like so much room to move around, so
Yeah.
I like took full
You were
advantage
like
of that.
running, like
Yeah.
You were
I was
wearing
out
a
of
hat
breath.
that show too, and every time someone wears a hat on stage and loses it, I don't know what it is inside of me, but I'm like, I gotta go pick their hat up for them.
You just come out
Every
of
time. I could be
Put it back
watching
up.
like fucking Foo Fighters,
Yeah.
or like fucking
You're in the very back. just
anybody.
crawling
Yeah, I
at
could be in the
people.
nosebleeds,
I got
and
you,
like
Dave
somebody
Grohl.
could lose a hat on stage, and I'd be like, I need to get that hat for him. Like,
Yeah.
it's I don't know what it is about me, because it's not a big deal.
I
Like
feel
your
that.
hat falling off is not a big deal.
I feel that.
Every time I'm just like, I need to.
Well, no, we played Baltimore the second time, and my hat came off, but I had not taken a shower that whole tour.
Yeah.
My hat came off, and
Oh
like
my
you know
gosh.
Ryder Strong from like Boy Meets World, my hair was just doing this, and of course that was the one day we got like this dude like what's
Hey,
the
Professional.
like took
Brian.
yeah,
Took really
Brian,
good photos.
yeah
I was
taking
gonna say,
like
I've seen
incredible
pictures of
pictures
that.
yeah. Taking incredible pictures that like honestly like I was floored.
They were
My favorite
amazing.
pictures are the ones that don't show my hair or where I was
They are the
wearing a
ones
hat.
where
Yeah.
it shows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Do you guys have any shows coming up?
We are playing at
V Club.
we're playing the V Club April 26th for a end the backlog like end the like Rape Kit backlog benefit. It's a-
Awesome.
We're playing with Canker Blossom May 2nd at the Press Club. Playing with Ghastly, Indiana at my house for nothing on the 11th of May.
Yeah.
And then I think that's it actually until tour. That's all we have. Oh, and then June, but like that's really far away. So
You're
yeah.
playing with dollar signs.
yeah, I'm so excited for that.
I'm excited for that
I love
too.
dollar signs. Yeah, April 26th we're playing the V Club and the Rape Kit
Listen,
Backlog.
come to the dollar sign show in June.
Come to the Dollar Sign show in
Like-
June. Dollar Signs is so good. Yeah.
Come pick me up.
Everyone
I told
listening
you.
and you,
I
Justin.
told you. I told you. I
Do you listen to them at all? Have you?
No, I've never.
Ugh,
Oh, you should.
Gosh, they're the
I used to listen
best.
to them in high school.
They're
and then
funny
we,
as
then we
hell,
shared a bill
like-
with them too, and it was
I'll
like,
check 'em out.
they're like one
Holy
of those
shit.
very like wry bands, you know, like
Yeah.
wry sense of
Really
humor.
great, yeah.
I love that shit. That's
Gosh,
my
yeah, they're so funny.
The fucking shit. What's the song? High Anxiety.
Yeah.
Where he says I'm afraid of getting sick. Better have a cigarette. Ate those tacos way too quick.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like so good. I love their lyrics so much.
Oh yeah, check them out. They're so good. Shouts to dollar signs.
Shouts to dollar signs
and Bat Boy.
and
I
Bad.
have
God,
no
I'm
idea
so
who
excited
they
to play Bad Boy. Oh my god.
I've heard of that before.
Bad Boy. It's the
playing with
dude from
them, too.
Spraynard, and like
Yeah.
Spraynard saved my life in high school. So I'm like
Shouts to Spraynard
shouts to Spraynard
for putting your music out for free.
So like when
Good
I
stuff.
meet them, I'm just like I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, you saved my life. I'm just gonna like nonchalantly be like, oh hey, I'm Dane. You saved
I'm
my
just
life in
gonna-
high school. Yeah.
You say that now, but I've been that dude so many times.
Yeah, that's fair. I met Laura Jane Grace once from Against Me,
Yeah.
and it was just like 15 minutes of me being like, I love you so much.
Right? Yeah.
And then she's like, do you want a picture? And I was like,
And you're like, oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
yeah. And then she's like, okay, thanks, bye. But yeah, April 26th, the V Club, May 2nd at the Press Club, May 11th at Fort Nothing,
And then June something.
June something,
Somewhere.
also in Huntington.
Yeah.
These are all in Huntington.
Okay.
It's the middle of June.
One of the things I like to do at the end of everything. Do you guys have any advice for people that are like starting out, kids that are like becoming of age that they're going to start making music, or adults that are trying to start a band or stuff?
Yeah.
Don't practice once and then be like, oh, can't do it.
Yeah.
And,
Don't give up.
yeah.
Use
Just
theory.
Yeah, definitely.
I still don't know theory though.
I know, but
Yeah, I know.
You can not know it and like
Learn
it's
a
cool
little
and
bit.
stuff, but,
learn
like,
it. Yeah,
if
it
you
helps
learn
so
some,
much.
then it's
I-
gonna make you so much more comfortable, and you won't just practice once and stop.
Yeah.
I think like
the rules are that there are no rules.
Exactly, but you gotta know the rules.
We've
to
been
break
stuff to
them.
know the rules.
In order to break
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
think like advice like for being a touring band, like if you're going on your first tour, don't be a dick.
Mhm.
Like obviously thank thank the sound guy. I feel like is a big one. Thank the fucking sound guy. I feel like is a big one.
Address the sound guy by name.
Address the sound guy. Learn the sound guy's name, and don't say, "Hey, sound guy, can you turn
do
us
not
on?"
do that.
Fuck that. Be nice. Do your dishes. I'd say that's one.
Leave a thank
If
you
you
note.
don't leave a thank you note, that's what we always do. We always do our dishes. We leave a thank you note. We be very gracious. Don't have high expectations is a big one. You're gonna play a show. You're definitely gonna play a show. We're gonna make $20.
Yeah,
like
there's gonna be 3
If you
people
make
there.
$20.
sometimes, if you make $20.
There's gonna be 3 people there. They're not gonna be paying attention to you.
My first tour, I had
Not gonna
such
get
like
enough
I had
They were
such a-
there to see their friends.
Yeah.
Like
I had such like a shitty attitude sometimes. Like on our first tour. Do you remember that? You don't remember
you
my
always
shitty
have a
attitude?
bad attitude on tour.
I don't know about that, but like, and then we went out and I was like, fuck, like I really gotta not be an asshole. And we went back out and like, I don't know, I had someone be like, yo, I'm sorry, like there's only like so many people here. I was like, yo, I'm like happy to play to no one. I'm just out on tour right now. I'm not at work. Like,
Yeah, right.
this is so great.
I'm on vacation right now.
So I'd say the biggest ones is don't be a dick, do your dishes, be very, very gracious. Like make sure to thank everyone by name, shout the other bands out. I think that's a good one. I think if you're like a local band, always shout the touring band out.
Yeah.
Tell people to donate if you're booking shows. Know what you're doing. I think if you're booking shows, but like also make those mistakes at the beginning. Like
Yeah.
just try not to make the mistakes again.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have
Ask
any of that?
questions.
I don't know. Another thing that I didn't even think of is like make sure that like the water is good where you're at.
That's a big one.
I didn't
Yeah.
even think about
Bring
that until we
water.
got up to Michigan and
Yeah.
like we were right by Flint.
Yeah.
And they were like, don't use the water here.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like every time I go anywhere, there's a case of water in the car.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it's important to like reiterate, keep expectations low. I
Yeah,
think that-
that's
I think
huge.
it's important.
Yeah.
You're gonna
That's
sleep on
huge.
floors.
Yeah.
You're gonna like you're gonna drive 6 hours to play for 20 minutes. Like
And then you're gonna sleep on someone's floor.
And then you're gonna sleep on
do it
floor.
again the next day.
yeah, exactly. Just keep don't expect
that's
like
awesome.
yeah. It's so much fun.
sounds
Yeah, that's
so
the thing. It's like
cool.
so much
Yeah.
fun. Like it's what I've always wanted to do.
Exactly.
You know. Yeah, it's like
It's a very smelly,
Yeah.
monotonous party.
Yeah.
For the most time.
it's really fun and like you play like really really cool shows and stuff and like you meet like really cool people and you make friendships that last a long time. Like I see like I have friends in other states who like I see like 3 times a year, but I still feel like they're like my friends and stuff, you know. So it's an incredible thing. Like it's truly incredible, and my mom doesn't like that I do it. I think she makes me text her like when we get to the house, when we leave the house,
My
like
parents hate it.
My mom's
Yeah.
oblivious. She doesn't even know that we put out a record. I'm
Well,
pretty
no,
sure.
really?
She's like,
I
"How's
hate
Quilt
it.
Monster?" I was like, "Good. We put out an album last week." She's like, "Oh."
Oh my
She's not
god.
gonna listen to it.
There's
I
times
think
when
my
I'm
mom's gonna listen to this whole thing. Shouts out to my mom.
Shouts to moms.
There's
Shouts out to
times-
mom.
There's times when I've
Shouts
been,
to
like,
Brad's dad for taking him to practice.
Yeah.
Shouts to
all the
Brad's
time.
dad. Yeah. Randy.
Tell the kids where to find you.
We are on Bandcamp, quiltmonsters.bandcamp.com. We're on Facebook, just Quilt Monsters. Instagram. We're on Twitter. Like no one follows us on Twitter though. Like that's
23
the
followers.
that's the
I
one-
noticed that the
yeah.
other day. I was like,
That's the one.
shit.
But also, I post on our Twitter so like infrequently.
Yeah.
That's
that,
I was
like-
looking through it today because I tagged you guys in that tweet and I was like, hey, I'm gonna bring Quilt Monsters.
Oh, shit.
Ask them a question and
I
I,
didn't
was
even
like, I
get
wonder how
notification.
often they're on Twitter. I scrolled through
Like
and it was like
never.
a few posts from last month and then like a post from February.
Well, it's 'cause-
and then
it's
that
'cause,
show figured out.
like, Our tweets get like no interaction just because like we don't have that many
Yeah,
followers
it's
on
me
Twitter.
and
So it's
Dane
like,
interacting with our own.
Yeah,
tweets.
yeah. I retweet them too.
Well, that's what
But-
Twitter is about right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's just me tweeting stuff and then me and my best friend retweeting it.
I
And
feel
then-
that. Our Instagram,
That's it.
I feel like Instagram is like the best place to be a band right now.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
definitely is.
Cause like people like the whole like visual thing. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
which like I follow a lot of bands on Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Bandcamp. That's it. That's where we are.
Between your nose and neck, I'll win you over just to forget. I'm everything short of effort, so far beyond comprehension. And in the words of old dead poets, in the style of 404, I'll do my best to salvage misunderstandings. Take my hanging jaw in yours. I'm walking out early.